How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We got another Dokkan Battle video for you here today. We are taking down Stage 1 of the new Special Global Dokkan Battle, and boy, is this one tough. This is Fusion Zamas reincarnated. No joke, right? Not only do we have a turn 1 AoE, we have locking and double supers to deal with here, as this is a 2 enemy fight. But we're going to run it with Tao's team without using a single fusion. That is the idea, right? You know, supposedly these new units are some of the best in the game. So I figured, oh, how about we do this without the new units, or without any of the 10th anniversary units. So we're going to see if we can pull this off here. So Tao is real nice because he's one of the few units that makes an excellent slot 1 for this fight. And of course, Pycon did not dodge, but look at that. Oh, I love seeing Kid Goku take double digits on that AoE. Now, unfortunately, oh, okay, I thought that was going to take a little more. So basically the way this fight works is do not touch. I repeat, do not touch Goku Black with anyone until you've finished off Zamas, right? Goku Black gets buffed every time he receives a hit. But you'll notice something about the team that we've built here. We've got a lot of attack lowers, and we're going to play that to our advantage, but first we have to get rid of Zamas, because right now he is buffing Goku Black. So, nice. Okay, we do get the dodge with Pycon. Okay, bud. Come on. Dodge. There we go. Perfect. Okay, we got it. And then we double digit tank. Yeah, so he's alright on the normals. It's just those supers we gotta do. I mean, these supers are crazy strong. Okay. Alright, but lucky us, like, neither one of the units individually double super. We just have to deal with the 2 supers from the both of them. So Kid Goku's actually gonna be pretty safe here. But when I say that these supers are strong, I mean that these supers are strong. We're dealing with what is Zamas' super? Zamas is a 4.8 million super turn 1, and then he's also locking us, right? Like, that's the issue here, is he's locking. So getting rid of him also stops that locking. Like right now you can see, like, literally, well, okay, maybe this lock probably wasn't the worst, because, I mean, I would have preferred Tao, well, actually AGL UI, being able to go slot 1 would be perfect, because he's got guaranteed dodge right now. So we got to risk it with Yamcha. Yamcha, believe it or not, is actually one of the best units for this fight. So my recommendation is, if you do not have Mercenary Tao, then run Yamcha as lead. Same lead, right, with Earthbred Fighters, although you won't be able to run Pycon. That's the only thing. So you have to sub out Pycon for someone else. Pycon's here mostly for the Usher, so you could potentially swap in Fat Boo. He works really good off lead here. There we go. Okay, we do get the UI Yamcha going on here. Perfect. Look at that. Dodging all of those special attacks. Perfect. So, I mean, he doesn't have any great link partners on this setup, but again, his main function is to help us take down Zamas, with Zamas being tech, and him being a really powerful int type. It does really help. Yeah, as you'll see, between him and Tian and Tao, we're actually going to be able to make quick work of Zamas, and that's mostly because you know, the Tao and Tian defense lower. Like, that's incredibly helpful here, and would have been ideal to have a couple more defense lowers before Yamcha started laying into him, but I mean, we're still getting some pretty good damage in there. I can't complain. There we go. And then, of course, we're going to dodge the rest of these. And then AGL UI, we're keeping on. So, in theory, we'll probably drop below 70% by the time we show back up next turn. And then we can just revive with UI Goku. Hopefully with Zamas taken down at that point. The other nice thing about this setup here, right, if you do have Tien, he's basically immune to the 2 supers here. Both supers are Ki Blast supers, and so he just straight up counters them, because they are, Goku Black is on Kamehameha, so he just straight up counters him, and it's real nice. So perfect. We can actually slide Tien into slot 1 here. Now, the only beef. Well, okay. I hate that we have to float off PyCon. Well, yeah, because I mean we have the other Tau coming in. That's why, you know. Ooh. Okay, so we're that. Okay, there we go. That'll work. Yeah, there we go. So we get at least one Keysphere with Tau. Not ideal, but I mean it's better than no rainbow for PyCon. There we go. Yeah, so that first hit, as expected, did take a little bit of damage on us, but it will be worth it as we... There we go. So there's the counter on Zamas that I was hoping for. There we go. Perfect. Would have preferred it to be after we super, so it would be a little more strong, but we'll take it. There we go. All right, so we get the Volleyball Fist, and then next turn we can slide Tian into slot 2 and deal a little more damage. Hopefully being able to just finish off Zamas here. There we go. Okay. Excellent. Okay, and yes, we get the double super out of Tau. So that's a double defense lower. So that's really, really helpful here. I'm almost thinking I want to test a strategy out. I'll probably do it with another setup here, but to have multiple things running at the same time. Basically, one rotation attack lowering Goku Black, and the other rotation focusing down Zamas defense lowering. I'm not sure how well that'll work because, as you can see, Zamas is pretty tanky and it's literally taking everything we're throwing at him, and we've barely got him up to less than a quarter now. There we go. We get the dodge. Yeah, and then Tien and Tau are going to be fine. Perfect. All right. Oh, yeah, that's right. So this is the thing I have noticed about this fight. Goku Black supers in slot 3 a lot, but we do get the dodge, but holy crap. I have never met a boss that supers this often in slot 3. Like, it's crazy. All right, so... plan worked out. We are less than 70%, which means we do have UI Goku's revive up. So ideally, I mean, somebody's got to fail a dodge here. That's basically the only way this is happening. Or Kid Goku takes a Zamas super in slot 3, right? That's basically what's got to happen. There we go. So AGLUI gets his hit. So it'll be what would be ideal is if Yamcha can get some supers in here just to get more damage on Tech Zamas here. Yeah, so I have noticed a lot of people clearing this. I wouldn't say with relative ease, but most people are using either a 10th anniversary team or there we go. There's the super. So it is on HLUI. Are we going to dodge? I mean, we should dodge, right? Yes, perfect. I was going to say, we've gotten plenty of dodge up by now that he should be near guaranteed. Now, there we go. Okay, can we get a couple extra supers in? Yeah, there we go. So, like, this is the turn that's really good for Yamcha against this fight, right? This second turn of his where he's a little more built up. See, now that is what I don't like, because that just screwed us. There we go. Okay. Really? We just missed like a 90-something% chance to dodge there. Okay. UI. Okay, and there we go. We failed the dodge here. And now we proc the revive. Perfect. Alrighty, so we got the revive up. We're back on the main rotation here. Really not liking this. Zamas is taking a little bit longer than I anticipated to take down. 5 turns is really not how long we want to be spending here. But hopefully this turn does the trick here. There we go. Okay, we actually got some good key spheres here with... there it is. Perfect. There we go, 64 million. Yeah, so basically, I mean, what you need for these fights is units that are doing what Tao is doing right there, like a turn 1, 64 million. Otherwise, you are dragging these fights out, and the longer these fights play out, the more likely it is that you're going down to one of them. There we go. Okay, we get the dodge on Tien. All right, we get the tank on our Tao. Perfect. You want to give us like a little counter here? There it is. Okay, please tell me the slot 2 counter here is enough to take him down. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, Tien is so perfect for this fight. Is bro still alive? Like, what even? Like, stop it. Be dead. Thank you. Okay. Oh, ooh, that's tough. And that's the super. Ooh, this is going to do a lot of damage. Yeah, because we just buffed him up. Yeah, 400k. I thought so. But we lived. And now this turn, we get an Usher, don't we? We do. Yes, we have the Usher. We are just barely above, too. 51% HP. We are just barely above that threshold. Wow. Okay. All right, so let's start by doing the Usher. Yeah, let's do that. So the key here to this fight, right, now that we've removed Zamas from the equation, Goku Black has lost 50% of his attack. And now basically the thought process here is we use everything we have, especially the next rotation with Tien and Tao, to attack lower the crap out of him. Now, I don't want to keep Pycon on. I feel like it's probably better still. Like, even UI, even though he's not doing much, right? Like, he's still his risk is still better than keeping Pycon and Yamcha as a rotation together. Just because his innate dodge is a little bit higher. And then, of course, the dodge builds more likely that we will survive a turn. But this turn, the only person, I think the only attack, yeah, Yamcha doesn't attack lower, and he's still got a good turn in him here. The only person that can attack lower is Pycon, but he does greatly lower attack, so this could, you know, this will make the next rotation a little safer for us. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so another thing I am noticing about these fights, type advantage plays a huge role in these fights. Not only in how well you're going to take these big supers, but you know, how much damage you're going to deal. You see here that our int types were really what helped. The Yamcha here really helped deal a bunch of damage to him. On top of Tao with his effective against all types, that really did help. Okay. So, I think Kid Goku doesn't attack lower. I think it's only with Bulma that he does the attack lowering. So, let's go ahead and let's pop Tien's active. Plot 2, nice. Okay. Would be nice if we could see where that super is. Alright, let's do... Yeah, let's do Tao's active here. Okay. Now, the question is, do we put Tien in slot 1? Do we put Tao in slot 1? He's probably going to super slot 1, which means Tien... Well, actually, if I were a betting man, based on my luck with this fight so far, he's probably supering Kid Goku in slot 3. But if I keep Tien in slot 2, we get way more damage. We also have to play. We also have to play it so Kid Goku can get 7 key spheres too, or at least 5. Yeah, let's go with the let's go with play 1. Yeah, let's go with play 1. Oh, this is real good because Kid Goku's gonna get way more. Oh, 12. Oh, this is perfect. So it is a risk putting Tien here if we don't dodge the AOE. Well, actually, I think he should be fine. But yeah, see, that super rose in slot 1, so we... Ooh, 300k, ouch. Yeah, we definitely... Ooh, look at that, 70 million, and then we're going to get the attack lower. Perfect. Oh yeah, Tao is amazing for this. Look at that. Beautiful. Alright, yeah, so... Yes, good call. I mean, Tien would have countered the super and then gotten his defense buff, so I think we would have been okay. There we go. Alright. Not as much as I would have liked, but we'll take it now. Kid Goku, you want to pull through for us? We got 12 key shares with you. You want to pull through and kind of give us the KO here? Beautiful. One more? Yeah. All right. Excellent. Wow, he barely lived. Okay. And then everybody should just tank here. OTN dodges. Okay. Perfect. Alrighty. Okay, I feel like maybe we should have saved Yamcha's active skill. I feel like between the... But, I mean, between the two here, we should be able to kill him, right? Theoretically. Let's start with UIs. Get a little extra damage. And look at that. He's there. Okay. Alright. Okay, let's do this. Dodonpa. No way is bro still alive. What? This dude's got like 1 HP. Oh my god, and there's an AoE in slot 1. No way. I can't just toss Tao there and be fine. Oh my goodness. This is insane. Alright. We're going to risk the UI because I think Tao going slot 1. If we get a super, we're probably dead. Alright, let's do that. Wow, okay. Did we attack lowered him so much, AGLUI took double digits. Oh, that's so funny. And we missed every single dodge here. Ooh. Dodge, 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 bro. Dodge. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. There we go. And then AGLUI should get the KO here. I don't know. It's so hard to tell how much HP he actually has left. There it is. Perfect. Okay, I can't believe we did that. We got him to the point where AGLUI was taking double digits from his attacks. No way. Wow. Alrighty, so no fusions necessary for this fight. This is probably the hardest fight in the game. It's really only mostly because, you know, it's a short fight, right? It was... Everything we got during year 10 so far has been built towards longer events, or at least, well, I mean, I would consider Red Zone Jiren long, right? Longer events, right? Most of our units are built for that, and this is the exact opposite of that. But at least it's not as toxic as Red Zone merged Zamas with the attempt limits that made it 20 times worse. But I mean, it's interesting. I think Tao's team here is one of the few teams that can really pull it together. The new team can work, but the locking really messes up the year 10, so you got to be careful there with them. But otherwise, the team itself does pretty good. Again, both bosses can be defense lowered and attack lowered. Well, Zamas can't be attack lowered, but. So you want to play that to your advantage. As you saw, it greatly benefited us by the point that we can do it. And I think if you play it right and you have your attack lowers focused down, Goku Black while everyone else focuses on Zamas, you might actually have a much easier time here. I would have to test that out personally, but it seems like because I mean, really, how many attack lowering did we do? We did 2 supers with the first Tao, 1 super with Tien, and then 3 supers with him. So I mean, with Pycon. So I mean, in actuality, we didn't do that much. It was like 1 rotation of attack lowering. So theoretically, you could pull that off as long as you could just manage Zamas pretty well. So, but I mean, the main thing we wanted to do here with this team was not use any new units and not use any of the big year 10 cards. So guys, that is it for the video. If you liked the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let us know what team did you use to take down stage 1. I had a lot of fun with this team. It is a pretty fun team. Kid Goku works pretty well against this fight too, the AGL one, but I figured I prioritize the attack lowering is what we did here. So that's it for the video, guys. If nothing else, thanks for watching, and aloha.